welcome back to Words and Wine. We're
Season 3.
Season 3. We're super
Doing
excited.
things different.
Hey guys, welcome back. It's Words and Wine. We're super excited to have you guys here today. We are making our first beverage.
Yeah. This season, for season 3, we're shaking it up. We don't want the non-wine drinkers to feel like they can't be a part of our shenanigans. So this season, we're going to be drinking more than just wine.
Yep.
Today, we're making a
New York Sour.
New York Sour. Yeah. All right, cool. So if you want to, cut the lemon and start
yes.
squeezing.
So you need how much lemon?
I need 1 ounce of fresh lemon juice.
Which is 2 tablespoons.
Yes. Great. Thank you for that information. Okay. 2 ounces of bourbon.
Tell them what you have in your hand.
I know we're saving the red wine for later. So Rebel Vale Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey.
So you can use whiskey or bourbon, right? For this?
Yeah, it says rye whiskey or bourbon.
Cool.
Yeah.
2 ounces.
2 ounces. Oh, you know what? Is this double because we're making 2 drinks?
Oh yeah, so I need to put more lemon juice.
Sheesh. Yeah, you gotta put more lemon juice. And so I gotta put 4 of these.
Yep.
Dang. I hope this is good, man.
Me too. Me too.
Okay.
And just a disclaimer, no, we've never been a bartender a day in our life.
We don't know what we're doing.
So it could be
This is an experience.
real great, or it could be real nasty, real quick.
Okay, so the lemon juice, the bourbon, we need 3/4 ounces of 3/4 ounces of simple syrup.
So it's about almost like a half, almost a whole lemon. Almost a whole lemon.
Okay.
And
then,
we're using what, agave?
Yeah, agave nectar.
So whatever you have in your cabinet, use that.
3/4 of a tablespoon. I mean, 3/4 of an ounce. And hold on, 2 of these are an ounce?
Yes.
Okay. I forgot, man. I don't know.
It's gonna be sweet, and we all know that's in Jay's department, so
Yeah.
we're good. We're good here.
Okay, so that's cool.
Okay.
Alright, man. It doesn't look like a lot.
Did you put the wine already?
No, because you're supposed to add it later.
Oh. You can also add an egg white if it's optional.
They said it was optional.
And we
I'm not
decided
gonna
not
use
to
no
do
egg
that.
whites.
And get you a shaker if you're serious about it. Dang, that didn't even make enough.
We gotta add red wine.
Oh yeah, that's right, that's right.
And this is Psyche. Rosé
wine?
Yeah.
Rosé, I'm not surprised.
Yeah. Well, it was actually what I had, so
Again,
really
use
you're
what you
only
have. We
supposed
know it's a pandemic, we get it. Use whatever's in the fridge.
you're only supposed to use a 1/2 ounce of red wine.
But you don't know
I
what
use
you-
a little bit more, as
How
you
much
can
would
see,
you say you use?
just so that we could, fill the glasses. Yeah, we probably need more lemon juice, honestly.
Do you want a more splash?
No, I'm saying to like fill it up. But all right, cool. So this is our version of a whiskey sour. I've actually
New
never
York
had.
sour.
Oh, New York sour.
Yes.
I've never actually had this.
Me neither. So if it's nasty, don't ever ask Jay to make your drinks.
Everyone's palate is
Cheers.
different, so this is not bad.
This is not bad.
I did a really good job.
You didn't do too bad.
Yeah, I did a really good job.
I mean, we definitely need like another person to taste this.
Oh, damn, Banks.
But this is not bad. New
Yeah,
York
we
sour.
gotta make you one, Banks. Sheesh.
We'll make
Okay,
one.
hold.
All right. Cheers.
Cheers. Cool.
Hi, welcome back to Words and Wine. This is season 3. Can you believe that?
It's crazy.
Season 3. We started January 1st, 2020, and look at us now.
Yeah.
We're still here. Thank you for joining us. If it's your first time with us, my name is Tati.
And I'm Jay Tatum.
And we are your hosts for today. And your host every day when you're here on
Right.
Thursday at
Every
7
Thursday.
p.m. We're super excited to kick it off. We're going to end the year with season 3 and we have a whole new setup. Welcome to our new setup. This is us.
Hey, hopefully you made
Upgraded
the
a little
whiskey
bit.
sours.
Yes.
Yeah, and you're drinking with us while you're tuned in.
Yes. Your New York sours, your whiskey sours, whatever sours you are into.
Yeah, my bad. What was it supposed to be?
New York.
Yeah, perfect.
We in New York right now.
Right. All right, so episode 1 of season 3, our topic is celebrity role models.
All right, kick it off. What's your perspective? Do you think celebrities are responsible and required to play this role model for majority of the world?
Nah, man, like, I don't know, like, you can't put that much pressure on a person. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, the celebrity status obviously is based on
Skill?
notoriety and, like, money, low-key.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like, how well-known and how much money you make, you know?
Right.
And it's like, they're still people,
Right.
you know? So, like, you can't just assume that they have to live their lives a certain way so that they're a role model for your kid.
Right.
And then it's all these billions of people in the world. So it's like, how can one person be a role model for?
So many people.
Yeah, you know,
so many
that's
different
not-
people at that.
Everybody's looking for something different. Everybody is needing different forms of inspiration.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you can't really put that much pressure on a human being,
Right.
you know?
Yeah. I think it's a lot, but I think naturally people do that. They just think because you make so much money or you have so many followers and fans and people love you so much that you're supposed to uphold this
Yeah.
perfect persona. But I mean, what kind of reality is that? Like, what world do we live in? Right now we're in a pandemic.
It's like the third time today you brought up the pandemic.
I'm just saying. Can you believe we went through a whole
You
pandemic?
said you're wearing shoes in a pandemic. Like, what?
Because we don't do those normal things anymore. Like,
Oh, wait.
go out.
Anyways, no, that's crazy. No, I feel that. Really, it's up to you. You know, like
It
to
is.
find your own role models.
Do you have a celebrity role model?
I'm not gonna say like role model,
Okay.
but
Hold on,
obviously-
back it up. What is a role model to you?
I guess a role model is someone you look up to, someone you can kind of mirror your actions
Okay.
after, you know. Obviously someone who is either in a field that you want to be in or just someone who is like inspiring to your life in general.
Okay.
So I guess he could be a role model, but like if that's why you asked me. But I would say like LeBron James. And I know people
That's
people hate
a
this.
celebrity.
I know people hate this, but it's like he just does so much, you know,
He
like
does.
for the black community, for Ohio, and it's just dope to know like how young he was when he got drafted and he had all this fame and notoriety and all this money, and it's like he's still with his high school sweetheart. He's one celebrity that doesn't have a scandal, a cheating scandal. You know what I'm saying? A baby mama.
That we know
popping up.
of.
That we know of. But I'm like, his career's been a long time and none of that has happened. You know what I'm saying? Even Jordan, like, oh, he has a gambling issue and blah, blah, blah. Like, there's always dirt on somebody somehow. And it's like,
But don't you feel like somebody who's well known and well loved and well liked nationwide, like even worldwide, they kind of protect you a little bit more than
To a certain
somebody
extent, but not
who's a little
really,
bit
because think about-
average? Because look at the president.
okay, but I'm just saying, like, for celebrity role models, like, for LeBron James, okay, yeah, the
Meaning-
public could protect him or, like, make sure, like, stories go away and stuff.
Exactly.
But it's like, why do that for him and you didn't do it for Kobe? Why do that for him? And, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're at the same level. It's not like one is a star and one is a superstar. They're both superstars, and it's like there's so much dirt on all these superstars. Why go to
Yeah.
protect this one? And you already know everybody's not going for it. Like, if I
Right.
got the story and you want to pay me money to shut me up or something, like,
Right.
no, now my name's attached to a big story. That could be a make or break for your career. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, not everybody's going to be on board with trying to protect things from coming out. Like, some people are genuinely
Okay.
good people.
No, for
You know what
sure,
I'm
for sure.
saying?
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course. I hope.
I'm not saying he's perfect, but I'm like, for like, as a man who raises his kids, as a man who is faithful
Yes.
to his wife, as a man who speaks up
That we know.
for right. Stop doing that.
Just saying. I mean, you're one of these people that try to
I'm not.
that try to paint.
Oh my
Hold on, you try to paint the celebrity image to be perfect. Like,
I don't paint
okay,
a celebrity image
I
to be
give
perfect.
LeBron. Listen, I'm not gonna downplay LeBron because he's a black man. Okay, you are a great black man. You've done a lot of great things for black people, even people who are not black. But what I'm just saying is, I feel like he gets a little bit extra protection than some other people might.
But
That's
then it's
all
like,
I'm saying.
We don't know that. We don't know what
We
he's up
don't.
to. And at the end of the day, I'm not painting like a celebrity picture of like perfection, because obviously there's hella celebrities that are not perfect. People
Kanye
you don't
West,
wanna
hello.
Be like.
Yeah.
But for this episode, you asked me about a role model. So honestly,
Okay,
I'm
okay,
describing an
okay.
upstanding citizen.
Yes.
Okay?
Fair.
Okay. Perfect.
So LeBron James is your celebrity role model.
He is, I've never put it like that before, but I guess you could say that.
Yeah, you definitely have to say that because if you really look up to him in all these great ways, he's definitely.
All right, so question for you. So, moving right along. Why do you think parents put so much pressure on celebrities to be perfect?
I think it's because celebrities are so much of their child's life. Like, they wake up listening to music or watching a music video or listening to whatever they're doing. And they go to sleep listening to what they do. So I just think there's so much of them a part of their day-to-day life that they put so much pressure on these celebrities to be perfect because it's like, yo, my kid loves you, like freaking adores you. All they do is talk about you and listen to you. We expect you to live to these kind of standards. I think it's wrong, but unfortunately, that comes with fame.
Does it have to, though?
I don't
You
think
know
it
what I'm
has to, but it does.
But
I've n-
why? You know what I'm saying? Like,
'Cause
because,
you're-
like, so if you were to be famous, like, now your whole life has to change. Like, certain things that, like, we know that we do, like, that could never come out because it's not, like, it doesn't fit the picture of who you're expected to be. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's why you hire a PR. They're the ones that's supposed to clean shit up because you're supposed to be this perfect person all the time. You're like, look at, speaking of your role model,
Oh my God,
LeBron
what?
James's son just got caught smoking weed.
He's not, okay, listen.
And I'm not even against that. I'm not even against that because weed is very legalized a lot of places, but
Right.
still.
But, okay, so first and foremost, my dad used to always say, like, as a pastor to his congregation, he would always say, my kids are not me. Like, you know, he chose his lifestyle. He chose his career as a minister. That's what he wants to do. I didn't get that calling. You know what I'm saying? So, like, don't judge me off of what my dad does. Like, so even though he's an upstanding citizen, he's representing black people, he's representing basketball, he's speaking up, he advocates for women,
Right.
like, all of these things.
Right.
I can't help that my kid is a teenager and he's hanging out with his friends and he smokes some weed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and on the grand scheme of things, like, how bad is that really compared to what you
Seriously.
could be doing?
It really isn't that
as
bad.
a teenager.
You
feel
really
me?
could be doing some crazy
But it's
shit.
like to even put LeBron in the situation where,
But they
like,
had to. They were trying to find something,
yeah.
unfortunately.
But that has nothing to do with him. His kid is a kid. Like, what were you doing when you were 17 that you weren't supposed to? Maybe it wasn't smoking weed, but what did you do that you weren't supposed to be doing?
Yeah.
We all did some shit.
We all did some shit.
You know what I'm saying?
We
So,
all did some shit. What do you think about parents?
I don't think it's right. Like I said, I think, you know, people are people. If really your kids should be looking up to you. Why
Right.
are they idolizing all these other people? Like, they should be getting inspiration from the
But it's
home.
hard to look up to your parents.
It is sometimes, but it's like, damn, at some point you realize some good qualities. Like, damn, like, for me, like, I'm disciplined.
Yeah.
That's because, like, that's the way my dad ran the household.
But when
know?
you were growing up, you were like, "Thank you, Dad, for making me so
No, but
disciplined."
I'm just like, I
No,
could
you
see
hated every
differences.
second of it.
No, I could see differences between, like, me and my friends, like, what
Yeah.
kind of classes in school I'm taking versus other people.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? Or, like, what kind of jobs I'm working in
Pursuing
promotions that
or-
I'm getting compared to other
Right.
people.
Yeah,
Or the
yeah.
moves that I'm making in my life, my successes.
Yeah.
In comparison, it's like some people have more discipline and they strive and they want to, you know, see forward progress.
Right.
And some people, like, they just been having the time of their life, their whole life. And now it's like you don't have shit to show for it.
You're like, well, shit.
You know? So it's like at some point, it's like, no, I didn't idolize my dad and thank him for whooping my ass and grounding me. But it's like,
But now
I'm grateful that
you're
you did
grateful,
that.
right?
Like, that was a good decision.
Exactly. But I think that's why kids don't make their parents like, my dad is my role model. I think some kids do, like,
yeah,
in some situations, but I don't think it's as extreme when it comes to like a celebrity, because a celebrity is like untouchable. It's like you're so perfect and you're so good at what you do that I can't even get to you. And I think that's like a desire. It's like a fantasy almost.
It is like a fantasy, but I think like the more you experience in life, the more you realize like
exactly,
dog, like
that's why it's so young.
Just like me,
yeah.
But they just work harder. They just don't give up. They just are more
or have a little bit more money, right?
You know what I'm saying? But they didn't always have that money.
Exactly.
So before they got that money,
what
were
did they
up
do?
At 4 a.m. when I was like chilling?
Sleeping?
You know what I'm saying? Were they eating like oranges while I was eating toaster strudels? Like, nigga, like that's little
discipline.
Decisions. And now it's like we always blame it on money. Like, oh, you got money, but like before they had money, they had these characteristics that set them up for success.
Agreed.
You know what I'm saying? So, but at the end of the day, it's not unreachable. It's just like
untouchable. I'm saying they're untouchable. You can't just call LeBron. You can call your daddy, but you can't be like, "Hey, LeBron, I have a question for you." But you could call your dad. So that's what I think that's where the fantasy part comes in.
Nah, man, because he's a celebrity. All you got to do is shoot him a DM. Niggas be replying to DMs now.
Bruh, stop.
Niggas be replying to stories. Be reposting stories like, dog, you can get to LeBron.
Okay, go ahead. DM him. Let me know. She's gonna DM him, and we'll let you know throughout the episodes.
I used to, like, side note, I used to DM Sanaa Lathan all the time.
And did she ever reply?
She never replied.
Did she even see him?
I gotta check.
You know what? I actually DM'd Chris Brown's old manager.
Oh my God.
And that's because we were doing an event. And I was like, I need to get Chris Brown out here. And it was around the same time that he was going to be in Phoenix. And I just like, let me just be risky. He actually read it, but he didn't reply.
Yeah.
But he saw that shit. And then he's not his manager anymore, so it's irrelevant. But
dang.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Cool.
All right. Do you think their salary plays a role in why they have to be perfect?
Yeah. They make
you making all this money.
You making all this money. You better better contribute to the community and give back and all these things. Yeah, that comes with it. Unfortunately, I'm sorry, and that's why a lot of rich people are like, yeah,
but it's like, so
I donated.
Why isn't it required for rich people, but it's required for celebrities? Because there's a lot of rich people too, and it's like, why don't we require them to give back, to be in their community, to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Why is it only if you're like notorious?
Because nobody knows about those rich people. That's why.
Nah, bruh.
You need to go knock on.
You ain't just out here by yourself.
You need to go knock on their door.
10,000 people don't know, but 100 people know you.
Something.
Know that you ain't giving back.
No, for sure.
You know,
I think I definitely think it should be everybody across the board, though. I don't even think it should just be like a rich person, celebrity person thing, but I just feel like it plays more of a role for them because y'all niggas make a lot of money, unfortunately. So the spotlight's always on you versus little old me. No one really cares about little old me, what I'm doing. Not yet.
They could. That's real.
Yeah.
Well, that's our debate. You know, tell us how you feel about, celebrity role models.
Who is your celebrity role model?
Yeah, do you
have one? How old are you? Because we like to know, like, which age.
What influences your celebrity role models, too? You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of people doing the same thing. So it's like, you can pick anybody. But why did you pick your person? Yeah. Because
LeBron James is clearly hers. LeBron, you better come on a show, bruh, at this point. I just love that. Because she's going to slide in your DM soon. And you are going to reply. I hope he replies, for real.
Hey, GOAT. It's me, Jay.
Check out our new episode. All right, well, we're here every Thursday at 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. You know where to catch us and what platforms we're on. Thank you for joining us. Cheers.
Cheers. Most of our role models never asked to be one. But money and status will get people's attention. And exposure is always coupled by opinions, whether they're solicited or not. Why hold another human to a standard of perfection that you yourself cannot reach, as if money and status are equivalent to perfection? Is there no one in your home or your community that you want to model yourself after? Are you not compelled to model yourself after God? I guess those are the real questions we have to ask. Have grace on people before you choose to pick them apart for every mistake they've made, so in turn, you will have that same grace in case you ever find yourself worthy of being a role model to someone else.